Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mr. Dead here. Welcome to my channel. Today was just one of those days. One of those days where, felt the kind of vice. Felt like the pressure kind of just mounting up. Yeah, it was tough. It kind of, one of those waves, one of those waves that you get when it kind of just hits you all at once, and just start thinking about all the stuff that you have to do, all the stuff that you could do, how life could have been different, didn't make certain mistakes, didn't make certain decisions that led down a particular path. Just one of those days. It's really hard at times, even with myself. The situations are only temporary, and you need to remind yourself that. You have to make sure that you get that reminder. After talking to my girlfriend, she was able to help me out to kind of get out of my own head, but still, it's tough. It's really hard. Thinking about those decisions, that if I didn't make them, how much money I could have had, how much I could have put towards other things, starting my own life, and just definitely a lot of the ups and downs today, but more of the downs. And just really need to make this video because I know that there's people out there that need to hear that message, that are having those exact same days, that are having days like these when you just feel like you're just drowning. Every other day you feel like you're just keeping your head above the water, but today you get those days where it's just, there's nothing you can do to keep up, right? It's just drowning. You just feel like you're drowning, and it's tough. I know it's tough, but at the end of the day, you pulled through, I pulled through, and the day's done. So all you can do is just get that stuff, try to get that stuff out of your head, and just focus on the next day. Focus on whatever little bit of time that you have after work, after you put in however many hours that you have to put in for your day job, and just make sure to do what you want to do, which is also what I wanted to talk about. Is just make sure that you have that hobby, you have those escapes, those vices that you could kind of go to, that just helps you unplug and just disconnect. Disconnect from the day-to-day activities that you have to do, and that help you find that peace, that help you find that serenity, that you really need, that you do need after days, especially days like today, when it just feels like it's too much, and it's getting to the point where you're just fed up with everything. When you're just pissed off that it's not going your way, or that you're in the situation that you're in, because those days do come, and that's why it's really important of finding that hobby, finding that task, finding that, I won't even call it task, just finding that activity that helps you get out of that, and find that purpose, find that happiness, even if it's for a few hours. Because that's the thing, you go through these days where it's just a fucking pain, it's never getting any better, never feels like it, and that mountain just gets, it seems like it grew, more than what you're climbing. And after you barely get by the workday, depending on your commute, and you go home, by the time you do all that kind of stuff, you only have those couple hours to yourself. But make sure you make those couple hours count, because if you don't make those couple hours count and do what really makes you happy, really makes you love life again, or get that little piece of happiness back, it's only gonna get worse. And it's only a matter of time before the situation escalates, you know. But like I said before, you got through today. We got through today, and just focus on the next day. Try to put that smile on your face. I know it's tough. I know it's hard, but try to find that person that you could talk to. I mentioned before, and I'll mention again, if you don't have anyone to talk to, please reach out to me. Make a comment. Let me know that you need to talk, and I'll see if I can message you on the side or something. Just have that private conversation. If you don't want to have it public, that's totally fine. You know, you don't need to make everything public, especially nowadays. I know it's hard to do that, but that's really important, you know. And I just wanted to make that video today, just to let those of you know that you're not alone in this. Because at times, if you don't have anybody to talk to, you feel like you're alone, and it's just really hard to kind of get through the days, get out of your own head. And that's why, you know, my next video, I really wanted to talk about how give you some ideas that you could use to really take on that minimalist mindset and just be happy and help lead a more fulfilled life with taking on that minimalist mindset. So that's what I'm going to give you a few ideas on how you could do that to kind of help out. But today's video, I really need to touch base on that. It's going to be a quick one. It's not going to be the standard length, but yeah, just want to touch base, check in on how today was tough for me, and I hope it was better for you who are watching. So if you need to reach out, feel free to comment, join our community if you need to talk to anybody, okay? And I look forward to making that next video on giving you some tips on how you could live that minimalist lifestyle and just be content with it, because I think that'll help you, and that'll definitely help me out. So like always, shoulders back, chin up, and then I'll see you on the next one.